Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and this is episode 46 of the University Challenge, and today we have another League and Europa League double header. In the first game we take on Watford in the League as we try to close that gap on Derry. A win against Watford will close the gap to just 3 points, but with a game more played than Derry. And then we take on Lech Poznan in the second leg in Poland, 1-0 down from that first leg defeat, so a big challenge ahead there. But that first game against Watford is going to be very important in the title race because their team just 2 places behind us in fourth, and if they win they'll be closing the gap on us. But a win for us, as I said, close the gap on Derry. We play Derry in 2 games time at the moment, it says on the fixture list, if we get through in Europe, though that fixture could change. But we do have a game at home to Derry coming up close to now, and we need to have that gap as close as possible to give us a good chance of a win in that game, putting us really in the title hunt again. Too many drawn games in a row there have slipped us back, but hopefully this could be back-to-back wins in the league against Pats and Watford to restart our title challenge. So with that said, let's get to the lineup for that first game at home. Oh, it's actually away to Watford. So here we are with the lineup for this game against Watford, and a couple of changes just really at the full back positions to freshen it up. George Gittow comes in at right back, Cameron Ledwidge comes in at left back for Greg Lee and Alex Dunn, who both dropped to the bench just to freshen things up really. Harry O'Brien continues at centre back as Angelo Lamb is still injured. So the team in full: Kanate in goals, back 4 of Gittow, O'Brien, Jones and Ledwidge, midfield 3 of Sloggett, Steedman and Dimitru, Sean Brennan on the left, Conor McLennan on the right and Tommy Lonergan up front. So that's the team for this big game. Let's get the kick-off. On the way here away to Watford, I have managed to go to the right stadium for this game, and this is a huge game for us. If we can close that gap to 3 points to Derry, they will have a game in hand, but at least we'll put pressure on them. And you never know what could happen in a title race. Early highlight here, free kick for us, and it will be Sean Brennan to take it. Could he put us ahead early here? Goes for goal. Sean Brennan. Oh, our keeper has to pull off a brilliant save. That was going into the top corner. Great attempt from Sean Brennan, who will run over and take the corner now as we keep the pressure on Watford here. Comes in Harry O'Brien, heads it straight at the keeper, and he's had to pull off 2 good saves early, has the Watford keeper. Good to see a promising start from us here. 5 minutes gone, still 0-0. Free kick here for Watford, hit long, and Harvey O'Brien heads it down to Lonergan, who loses the ball to O'Keefe, and Watford will come on the attack with a ball over the top. Kanate out, quick to take that, and now can he build an attack here? Has options if he wants to roll it out, and he is taking his time here. Oh, come on, Kanate kicks it long then, so Sean Brennan won't get to that, and bad decision from Kanate there, but Harry O'Brien then intercepts Dimitru. Steedman plays Lonergan through. What can he do? He's taking on his man. Lonergan will head for the byline, cuts back, cuts into the box, and there's a penalty. Coleman fouls him, and Tommy Lonergan will step up to take the penalty. He's won, and this just before half time would be a huge goal for us. Tommy Lonergan to take. Can he put us 1-0 up just before half time? He can surely. Tommy Lonergan from the spot, his first goal in a while, his 22nd of the season. He won that penalty with some brilliant play, and that puts us 1-0 up with a minute to go before half time. Good penalty right down the middle. Keeper no chance. 1-0 just before half time, and that's a very important goal for us. 1 minute of added time. For a quick look at the league table, you'll see that does put us 3 points behind Derry with a game more played, but very important for putting the pressure onto Derry, that goal. And a good start in this game. We've dominated possession, and we go into half time 1-0 up thanks to that penalty from Tommy Lonergan. Second half on the way here now, and that goal before half time really changed things for us. I was considering changing our tactics completely to try and create more, but happy enough to stay as we are for now, dominating possession, and hopefully a second goal will come in this second half to kill off the game. But as we come up to 5 minutes gone, it is 1-0 to us. An hour gone here, it stays 1-0, and we've continued to control possession. We've had a few more shots too, but haven't had a highlight yet in the game, so not clear-cut chances obviously. We've made a couple of substitutions. Marino has come on for Dimitru, and Greg Lee has come on for Sean Brennan, with Greg playing further forward on the left, and hopefully that will help us create maybe another chance in this game. 66 minutes gone, still 1-0. 10 minutes to go off this second half, still 1-0, and we still look in control and comfortable. Hopefully that isn't the commentator's curse. Looks like we're going to take a big 3 points here. Let's hope we don't get another sucker punch from Watford like we did earlier in the season. Here is a highlight though, with Jones taking a free kick over to Harvey O'Brien, and he brings it forward. Don't lose it here. Hits the ball over the top towards Greg Lee. He doesn't get there. Keane Murphy, who's come off the bench. Marino plays in. Keane Murphy, here's a chance to kill it off. Keane Murphy, straight at the keeper. That was a big chance to kill this game off. Put us 2-0 up, but he hit it straight at the keeper. And with 5 minutes to go, it stays 1-0. Into 4 minutes of injury time as we try and hold on to this win. But we look to be in control. Watford haven't created much. They haven't had much of the ball to do anything with. And as 2 minutes have gone of the injury time, it looks like we're going to take these 3 points, which could be huge in putting the pressure on Derry. And we're into the last few seconds here. And is the referee going to blow it up? He's playing on a bit more time. And there it is, final whistle here in Watford. We take the win, much needed win in this league challenge for us. Take a look at the league table after that game. You can see that puts us 3 points behind Derry. They have a game in hand. It also gives us a little bit more room against St Pat's. Still 3 points ahead of them with a game in hand on St Pat's. It probably rules Watford out of catching us now, which is good. And that is some pressure put onto Derry for their games coming up. They have a game against St Pat's coming up, Derry, I think. And then they have a game against us coming up too. So there's a real chance we could close that gap even more. But it's down to 3 points now with a game more played. So that's the league action for today done and dusted. Let's get to the lineup for our Europa League second leg against Lech Poznan in Poland. So here we are with the lineup for the second leg against Lech Poznan. Daniel Steedman, of course, suspended after the sending off in the first leg. So the change we've made is we're going to play Greg Lee on the left wing in a more attacking role, with Sean Brennan dropping into the midfield three. So Cameron Ledwich will continue at left back for us after a good performance against Watford. So the full lineup for this game: Kanate in goals, a back four of Alex Dunn, Harvey O'Brien, Nico Jones and Cameron Ledwich. The midfield three: Greg Sloggett, Sean Brennan and Dimitru. On the left wing is Greg Lee, on the right wing Conor McGlennon and Tommy Lonergan, back in scoring form hopefully, up front for us. So this is a game when we need to score at least one goal in to get on level terms. Big game for us to get through to the next round of the Europa League. Let's get the kick-off. On the way here in Poznan for this game. A huge task ahead of us to get level in this tie, but let's hope we can pull off another European shock. Away from home, we need to score at least once to level things up. Let's hope we can do it here in Poland. Dominate possession here and hopefully build into the game if we can at all, but it's going to be tough. Although we were good in that first leg, we're away from home now. They've got a full stadium backing them, and we're going to be in for a real mountain to climb to get back into this tie, but let's hope we can do it. 5 minutes gone, 0-0 here. Coming up to 20 minutes gone here. We haven't had a highlight yet, but we have been forced into making a sub. Tommy Lonergan got an early injury. We've had to replace him, and Keane Murphy has come on. And so far it's been all Lech Poznan on the ball, dominating possession, and here they are with a free kick in towards our penalty box. It's headed towards goal, headed just wide, and they create the first chance of this game. As I was saying, they've dominated possession so far. We've struggled, and we picked up 3 yellow cards in the first 22 minutes. So hopefully that won't come back to cost us again in this game. But coming up to 25 minutes gone, still 0-0 on the night and 1-0 to Poznan on aggregate. Poznan here on the ball, coming up to 5 minutes left of this second half. We've been dealt another injury blow. Cameron Ledwich gone off injured. Malonga has come on with Greg Lee dropping into left back. Here come Poznan though on the attack. A goal before half time for them would end it, and it has done. They've scored here. They go 1-0 up on the night, 2-0 up on aggregate, and now it's a real mountain for us to climb. Hugely impressive Poznan have been in this game, dominating possession, creating chances. And here, brilliant dribble from Sousa, who crossed it in. A good finish from their striker, giving Kanate no chance. And that puts us 1-0 down on the night, as I said, 2-0 down on aggregate. 5 minutes of this first half remaining. Corner kick here, Sean Brennan hits it in towards Harvey O'Brien, who heads it just over. What a big moment that would have been to put us back level on the night. But Harvey O'Brien heading it just over. He's looked dangerous from corners this season, Harvey O'Brien, but couldn't finish that one. And we have another highlight here. 3 minutes of injury time at the end of this first half. We've had to make 2 subs in this first half because of injury. We're a goal down now. It's been a real tough first half for us. And our Poznan about to make it worse for us. Strike from outside the box. Hits the crossbar. Greg Lee clears it. And we get away there big time. Hugh Bridgen strike from outside the box. Hits the crossbar. And then it's Greg Lee reacts first to the rebound. And luckily it looks like we're going to get into half time. Only 1-0 down here. And let's hope, lovely, if we could get back into this game on the night. I'm not sure if we get the 2 goals to get level on aggregate, but we're going to give it a real go in the second half and see what we can do. We need to get more play, attacking play, if we're to do that, because we've only had 2 shots in the game, one of those being Harvey O'Brien's header over the bar. And there is the half-time whistle here. So a first half with 2 injuries and a goal conceded sees us 1-0 down on the night and 2-0 down on aggregate. Let's get to the second half. Second half kicks off here, and it's going to need us to have one of our best ever second halves to get back into this game. We haven't been terrible, but we've just not been in it enough, not created enough, not had enough of the ball, and they have shown their quality when they've needed to, and we need to try and respond and get a bit more pressure put onto them. 2 minutes off the second half gone, still 1-0 on the night. Free kick here, Sean Brennan hitting in towards McGlennon. Oh, he doesn't get there, but Harvey O'Brien will pick it up. Can he recycle the ball? No, he loses it, and now we're out of position. Oh, blocked. Oof, that could have gone to anywhere, but luckily it gives us time to get men back. Here's Alex Dunn. Nico Jones plays it to Sloggett, who hits it over the top towards Malonga. The substitute in the first half, cross it, Kia Murphy. Oh, big chance, big chance. What a cross from Malonga, but Kia Murphy fires it wide. What a chance that was to get level on the night and really put us back in the tie, but Kia Murphy firing it wide, and with 52 minutes gone it stays 1-0 on the night, 2-0 on aggregate. Highlight here as Poznan take a throw in and they look to bring it forward. They go back, pass it around. They're very happy to retain possession, have done all night. Poor ball though played forward. Greg Lee intercepts, plays it forward towards Kia Murphy. He can't win the header and we don't win the second ball, but Alex Dunn intercepts Luke Molyneux, who's come off the bench, brings it forward, plays it over the top for Kia Murphy. He's through here. Kia Murphy, can he finish? Kia Murphy, oh, tries to chip the keeper, hits the post. Why was he going for a chip there? I don't know, but back into the box. Brennan, and that's the end of the highlight. Kia Murphy almost chipping the keeper. He probably would have been better just going for the shot, but again hits the post, and another chance goes a begging. 58 minutes here. It remains 1-0 on the night, 2-0 on aggregate. 15 minutes to go here, still 1-0 down and not creating a lot. We've had a lot of shots, but 7 shots, none on target, and not creating enough. We've tried to push men forward here. We've gone to 2 wing backs, trying to get more people forward, but it's just not working for us. And with 12 minutes to go, it looks like we are exiting the Europa League at the 3rd round qualifying stage. Corner kick here for Poznan, comes in towards the box and they head it home, and that does end all hopes of getting back into this tie. 2-0 down now on the night, 3-0 down on aggregate, and again it's a goal from a corner. I don't know why this season we've been so poor at them. We seem to be good at attacking corners this season and not defending them, but disappointing really, being outclassed in both legs to be fair. And as another highlight starts here, Poznan win the ball back high up the field, and we they're through again here. Greg Lee can't get back, fires it over. That could have been 3 at least, keep the score line looking respectable for us. 10 minutes to go, 2-0 on the night. Into injury time here at the end of this disappointing second leg for us. It's a 2-0 defeat it looks on the night, 3-0 on aggregate, and probably underperformed in this second leg, but we've come up against a very good team in Lech Poznan, and I think it shows that the step up to the Europa League, we're not just there yet. Disappointing performance. There's the final whistle. A 2-0 defeat on the night, and 3-0 on aggregate. The main thing I think now is hopefully the injuries to Ledwich and Tommy Lonergan won't be too bad, because we need to get into the title hunt as well. I think we drop into the Conference League now, but we'll just check that after the game. But as I said, a disappointing tie for us, a 3-0 defeat on aggregate, and we exit the Europa League. So the news coming from that defeat against Poznan is that Cameron Ledwich has a dislocated shoulder and will be out for 2 to 3 months. Meanwhile, Tommy Lonigan has a tight hamstring, so he's only out for 1 to 2 days. Might miss a league game, but thankfully that's not too bad. Big injury for Ledwich though, which restricts our options at left back now with just to Greg Lee for probably most of the remaining of the season, which is going to be disappointing with us having this title challenge. The good news is we do drop into the Conference League. We drop into the 4th qualifying round, so we are only 1 round this tie away from getting back into the main stage of the main draw of the Conference League, which is great. We play Teplice of the Czech Republic in that tie. We are away from home for the first leg. It will be, of course, a challenge. They actually bet Fenerbahce of Turkey in the last round of, they lost to Fenerbahce of Turkey in the Europa League, but beat them away from home in Turkey. So definitely quality in that team. So it's going to be a real challenge for us. But it's brilliant that we are just 1 tie away from getting back to our 3rd year in a row being in the main stage of the Conference League. So let's hope we can do that. In terms of the next video, that does mean the game against Derry City has been moved as we scroll down the fixtures. So what we're going to do in the next game is the first leg against Teplice with that tie against Derry in the league. So a huge game in the Conference League, a huge game for our league chances. So that's going to be a big episode next time. If you did enjoy today's video, even though the results didn't go the right way in that Europa League game, please drop it a like. It'll really help the video to be seen more and to be shown more on YouTube, more people to see it. So please do drop it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already, to follow this University Challenge. And if there's anything you've missed and want to catch up on, there's a playlist on the channel and it will appear on the screen here at the end of this video. So big games keep on coming, and in the next episode we have 2 more, and until then, please take it easy.